Hey guys, hope you're doing well. It's chill this morning. Went ahead and got my truck started up, just to warm it up. Obviously, it's about 10 till 7. Now Justin's gonna meet me here around 7:15. We'll just leave from here. That's the way. Again, kind of piggybacking off yesterday's video, my thinking is we'll end up working our way back to around here, so it makes more sense for him to come here first. That way I don't have to, obviously driving back to the gas station, when we get done. It just saves time, and I gotta leave to go back to my hometown, Iberville, Alabama. Me, and two of my kids, we're gonna be going back home to visit with some family that's coming up from Ohio specifically, and some other family will be up there as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to spending all day with them. Haven't seen my aunt and uncle from Ohio and her daughter had a baby recently, so they're all coming down. I'm gonna spend basically all day tomorrow, Saturday with them. So yeah, I'm gonna be leaving later today as soon as we get done. So yeah, y'all, I got a busy day today. I mentioned in yesterday's video about going to the wood yard when it started raining after we finished up the brook. So yeah, as you can see, I got my truck loaded up on either side. I'll tell you about the firewood, but yeah, I got 90 bundles, which is I think $495 that I'll be delivering to Ace. Then I've got the bulk order, which for me, a bulk order is a truckload. Obviously, I'm not gonna load the whole truck up. It's 225 pieces. And I just put it right here. I mean, obviously I could put a bunch of truckloads if I wanted to, but I got one. The person already paid me, it's $150, a truckload for 225 pieces delivered. And I'm going to incorporate it into my day. So along with the firewood deliveries, I don't know if you can see, we'll work our way around just so you can see. Yeah, I got all my white oak. They want 50 white oak bundles. So I put them all on one side since that's the majority of them. Then I put the rest of the 40, 20 pecan and 20 red oak on this side. As you can see, I want to make sure the weight is distributed well on the truck. And you can tell, obviously I got the mowers on there as well. Got a full load for sure. This truck, guys, I haven't really talked much about it. But yeah, it's a great truck. I obviously can haul a lot of weight on it. It's really good for what I do, and I really like it. I'm gonna have to do a video talking about the pros and the cons. There's really not any cons, really. I like having the trailer set up. We'll talk about that maybe another video about the trucks and why I like them, since I've had them, last couple of years. But yeah, I'm gonna be incorporating the firewood deliveries into the cleanups I got to do today. Yeah, I should have really solid day overall. I should end up making, if you include the firewood, 1,200 plus today, pretty easy, maybe close to 1,500. So that's a really good day, for this time of year. Just a couple days after Christmas. Usually it's kind of a slow time. But yeah, I'm gonna take it as a blessing for sure. Obviously we took most of the day Tuesday off, and obviously Christmas Day. So I really want to have a good, finish to the week. I guess that's gonna be, my title or whatever to the video, and just kind of rambling about various things. I've already got some footage of me showing, obviously loading up the firewood from yesterday that I'll put right to this. But yeah, I just really want to have a strong finish to the week, make some good revenue, good money, to help, close out Christmas week, since it was a shortened week, that kind of thing. That's really my main goal. Just close it out strong, get home, then we can head to North Alabama for the weekend, spend some time with family. But anyway, yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna talk about the rest of the day, but I hope you're all doing well. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's video. Make this point, I thought yesterday's video was pretty good. Gotta give myself, some props. Feel like my communication was better. I didn't use guys and a whole lot, I don't think. So I'm getting better and better, I feel like, and that's, important for me to do a better job communicating and explaining my point, just to make these videos more effective and more helpful to you. So yeah, hopefully I did that, but I do feel like it flowed well and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's not easy doing the videos either, guys. So before you think it's easy, trust me, it's not. Just try doing some yourself, see if you can get everything to flow and make sense. But I thought yesterday's video did that, and hopefully you enjoyed it. It seemed like it's getting a good bit of views for the amount of time it's been on YouTube. So that's good. But anyway, again, hope you're all having a great week so far, guys. Hope you have a great day, great weekend. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I'm at my aunt and uncle's house now. We just got done with it. And the neighbor over here, I'm gonna let you know what's going on. This particular neighbor over here got a little situation going on. Y'all let me know what you think, but off to a good start overall for sure. On number 6 or 7, finishing up these 2 here, and then we'll do 2 more before we eat lunch. So yeah, we've done the firewood deliveries and we've knocked out. After these next 2 will be 8 and 9. We just finished up 6 and 7, so off to a good start. Be well over $1,000 in terms of revenue, so that's good. But anyway, yeah, one thing I want to point out, and this goes kind of plays towards yesterday's video in terms of being smart how you do things. So obviously the wind's a factor out here. Now if it's not blowing too hard, and if it's blowing in the same direction, that can actually play to your advantage, when you're getting the leaves up especially. But it needs to be doing that. Now if it's blowing hard or swirling, all bets are off, you know what I mean? So yeah, you got to use that to your advantage too if you can. Luckily it's not really blowing too terribly hard today. It is gusting from time to time, but it's generally blowing in the same direction. But anyway, listen, I got a situation with this house over here, the neighbor and my aunt and uncle. So I mentioned before, and I had nothing against anybody, any people group or anything, but they're Korean. And I noticed them over here. We had done his yard first, so I noticed them out on the porch looking, watching, for whatever. He didn't look mad or anything, but I just thought that was unusual. Usually they stay inside and stay in the house when we're doing the yard. So I noticed him on the porch, and I was wondering what he was doing. So I got to think, well, it has been probably 10 days I've been over here. So I got to thinking they're tight, so they're probably maybe upset that I'm here a little soon, that kind of thing. So probably upset that I'm here a little soon, being tight, which, the Asians and Koreans generally are pretty tight with their money. And I'm only charging $45. They're one of the few customers that I charge $45. I try to, do a $50 minimum for most of my average yards for maintenance, even if it's a small yard, but it's not a very big yard. But, they're definitely tight. So that's what I was thinking. He came up to me when I was doing this yard over here at my aunt and uncle's, and brought up the fact that the 17th was the last time we were here, which is about 10 days ago. Like I said, what is that? Yeah, 10 days ago. It's 27th now. So it's not really a big deal. And their yard didn't really need it, but my aunt and uncle's did. It had a lot of leaves, a lot more leaves. So we just went ahead and did it anyway. So they're obviously complaining about the fact that, probably shouldn't have came by or whatever, it's just $45. So he also brought up the fact, he pointed out along the fence, it's painted, the fence itself is painted, similar to that color behind me there. And the weed eater has kind of worn off some of that paint on the bottom of the slats. Not a big, come on dude, I was trying to explain to him, it's just a weed eater. But he was asking me if I could touch it up. Which, I guess it really ain't a big deal, but what do you expect, dude? You're using a weed eater along the edge of the fence there. Obviously that's gonna happen. But see, these Asians, they just don't, a lot of the Asians, Koreans, nothing against them. Like I said, I don't have nothing personal against them, but they can be difficult. I don't think they understand things the way we do in terms of common sense type things. Good Lord, it's gonna happen. What I'm gonna do is just spray, I guess, maybe I can spray a line of Roundup to avoid weed whacking it and, chipping that paint off or whatever, or wearing it out. But yeah, it's just a little bit of area where you could tell the weed eater went around the bottom of it and wore that paint off. So he's asking me if I'll touch it up. Not a big deal, but I'm gonna have to go find some paint. It's gonna, have to be, fairly close to resembling the paint that's there now. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and do that. I guess, but yeah, they're a customer that may be on chopping block. They're tight as it is and kind of difficult at times. So now this, I'm like, why am I dealing with these people? You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, just thought I'd point that out. I know my man Ray up there, he's had some dealings with a Korean customer that's been kind of a hassle. I'm not sure how much experience he has with Asians in general, but I'm just telling you, they can be a bit of a hassle, a bit of a handle at times. Nothing against them, but that's just an example right there. I'm just telling you about being tight with the money and pointing out something that's pretty common sense. When you're weed eating around a fence, it's going to happen. It's not chipping the wood, it's just the paint. It's kind of worn off. That's all it is. So it's not a big deal, but he thought he'd bring it up anyway to show me But anyway, yeah, just thought I'd let you know. Having a good day. Hope you are too. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, I'm gonna point something out that Miss Patty, a customer over here that's got done cleaning her yard up, was telling me about a contractor, a tree guy. He does stumps too, but she was asking me about getting those limbs. See those little limbs right there? And right there, those little sprigs coming out the trunk. She was saying, and this guy actually, he mainly does stumps, and I've recommended them in the past, you know, for stump grind. I didn't realize he did trees, but he was going to charge her literally $700 to get those little scraggly limbs off that tree right there and right here. So she was asking me about it and asking me if that'd be something I could do. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I got a pole saw. I'm actually getting ready to take it up to my parents' house to knock out some limbs for them. You know, it stretches out pretty far. I think I've done some videos of it, but yeah. I told her literally, I mean, she's really nice to me. She's got done paying me $100 for cleaning the yard up. And it's giving me a Christmas bonus too. But yeah, I told her I would just bring it over and just, you know, $20, $25 just to take those little scraggly limbs. But can y'all believe that somebody would try to rip her off like that? Obviously, I'm glad she didn't go for it. She thought that was insane. But the guy made a comment about having to climb a tree. I think he was obviously trying to take advantage of her. Because I mean, you would think he would have a pole saw. But I mean, I can just stand right there and maybe have to stretch it out a little bit and get those no problem for her. Yeah, I just couldn't believe that they were going to charge her $700 just to get those little scraggly little limbs off those two trees there. But anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd point that out. You got to be careful with some of these contractors. They'll take advantage of people and overcharge and rip people off if you're not careful.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter.
Hey y'all, yeah, y'all tell me $700 for, you know, cutting those little limbs down off that tree there, or both those trees, two trees. Literally, like I said, I mean, I can take my pole saw that extends and stand on the ground and do that in 2 minutes. and just put the sticks by the road for the city to pick up. And that guy was going to charge her $700. Really? Wow. And this is a guy that I've actually recommended before. He does stump grinding. And I didn't realize he actually cuts trees too, apparently, is what Miss Patty was telling me. But yeah, that's really disappointing, man. I don't think I'll ever recommend him to any of my customers doing stump grinding. I've actually thought about it. I know Ray's doing the stump grinding now with his attachment. I've actually thought about buying a grinder to be able to do that. Yeah, I mean, I've recommended him quite a few times in the past to people. But yeah, after knowing what I know now, that he was going to charge that much, I mean, man, it's definitely doesn't sit right with me, especially when it comes to a nice lady like that, just single old lady. Luckily for her, she has her senses about her, so she was able to know that was a ripoff. You know, she likes her yard looking good, and that particular gentleman, I say gentleman, person has done work for her before, grinding stumps up. But yeah, for him to want $700 for that, I mean, you'd think he would have a pole saw. He made a comment to her when she asked him why it was so much. Well, he would have to climb the trees. You mean tell me he don't have a pole saw, a tree guy? So yeah, y'all, that just doesn't sit well with me at all. You gotta watch out for some of these customers of yours. You know, these older, elderly people. Don't let people take advantage of them. You can help them and try to educate them. You know what I mean? So that's why, obviously I try to do that. And fortunately for her, she didn't take the bait, didn't get ripped off. You just really feel bad for people that do that and try to take advantage of people. That was just ridiculous if you ask me. But yeah, enough of that, y'all. I'm actually getting ready to pick up Justin. While I was doing that yard for Miss Patty, doing the cleanup, she came out and asked me about those limbs right after I got done. Justin's been over here in my HOA, my neighborhood HOA retention pond, doing some brush cutting. So yeah, it's almost 3:30 now. Really good day. We ended up doing 12 cleanups along with $645 worth of firewood. So really good day overall. Definitely, probably around 1,300 to 1,400. I don't think we hit 1,500. But all in all, I mean, really good day. I'll take it. There's one guy with me helping, this time of year. It's a really good day. If you can get, over 1,000, really, to be honest with you. I've said it before. It's kind of my goal to get over 1,000 if we're going to work a full day this time of year. And obviously the firewood sales, was a majority of that. It was most of that, $645. But I mean, having this truck and being able to carry, the load that I can carry, and being able to incorporate those firewood deliveries into my everyday, lawn care work is a big deal. Having this truck, I can do that, haul a lot of weight and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, yeah, solid day overall. Y'all let me know what you think. I put that clip, that short clip showing, the fence there where the paint kind of worn away. I mean, I'm sure you guys have noticed that all the time, right? And I mean, if you had a customer ask you about repainting it, I mean, isn't that not common sense that if you're going to be weed eating around a fence, I mean, unless you, like I said, round up it, you're going to have that happen. And for them to come out and ask about painting over it, it wasn't that big. I mean, to me, it's just not a big deal. It's just like, should be expected. But I mean, again, different culture and all that. I just don't, they're just, Asians and Koreans specifically are just a little different, how they think and compared to Americans. So yeah, I understand that culture's a little different. I got a lot of respect for them, but in terms of customers, yeah, I'm not a fan of them being customers. I mean, I won't even entertain a potential Korean customer anymore. Just knowing what I know and the issues I've had with them. I did a video last week, guys, talking about people that give you Christmas bonuses and how that shows that they appreciate you and like you and all that. I've never once, and I've had a bunch of Korean and Asian customers over the years, never once have I had an Asian customer give me any kind of bonus, Christmas bonus, anything, card, anything. So yeah, I don't know, man. I think it has more to do, like I said, cultural and just being tight and being cheap. We don't want cheap customers, So especially when you're established, and that's kind of where I'm coming from. I don't want to deal with people that I feel like are cheap or maybe not appreciative or going to be funny about stuff like that guy was about the paint. I'll probably take a can of spray paint and just spray paint over a little bit, and hopefully he'll be fine with it. But I mean, if he starts complaining about that, that'd be another story. But anyway, y'all let me know what you think about that. Again, I have no problem with Asian people, nothing like that. I know a lot of y'all understand where I'm coming from, but you never know. I may have some goofy person come in the comments saying I'm being racist or whatever. But yeah, whatever. I'm just being honest with you, being upfront, let you know my experience. But had a great week. Great, close to the week this Friday. Get a lot done and making some money. I hope y'all did the same, guys. Have a great weekend. I'm getting ready to, me and two of my kids are going to be going up to North Alabama to visit my aunt and uncle I haven't seen from Ohio in a long time, so looking forward to that. Hope y'all get a chance to spend some time with family this weekend. God bless you. Talk to you later.